So when Ecotricity first started supplying customers back in 1996, a dedicated renewable energy company was something that was new, not just in the UK, but globally. Since that time, a lot of new entrants have come onto the market, and in the last few years, a lot have also left. So how do you go about finding, a properly green tariff? Well, the first thing to do is have a look at a thing called a fuel mix disclosure, or FMD. This is basically information that companies supply on their website that provides a breakdown of where all of the power comes from that they supply to their customers. Now, 100% renewable FMD is a good place to start, because anything less than that, and then potentially, the company that you're using could be ring fencing the green power that they have for your particular tariff, and then all of the other customers they got effectively, are getting a dirtier supply, which sort of slightly defeats the object when you're out to try and support renewable energy. So you're going to have a long list of potential companies, and you're going to look at it and you're going to think, well, some of them have got renewable FMDs. That's great. It's a good place to start. How do we whittle it down further? Because, the standard industry approach is that all companies will buy power on the open market, and then they'll also buy certificates, things called REGOs, which they then use to validate the renewable origin of their power. So to get that list refined further, various people have worked on it, which the consumer organisation last year they nominated Ecotricity as one of their first eco providers, and they used a varying criteria for that based on fuel mix disclosure, where the energy came from, and also the clarity of information that they were provided to customers. The UK Green Building Council have also done some work on this, and they have identified things they call a high quality green tariff, which is basically an energy provider that goes a little bit further than just that sort of standard REGO based tariffs that most offer. And they've identified the fact that some companies put into place agreements with smaller generators to buy their power over the long term, basically providing financial assurance for those smaller generators. In addition to that, they also recognise companies that spend cash on building new sources of generation themselves. Now, at Ecotricity, we do both of these. We have power purchase agreements in place to help support smaller generators, but we also add to that energy through our own generation sites. And over the past few years, we've built 75 windmills and a solar park, all through taking customers' money and building new sources of generation ourselves. We call it turning bills into mills. And we haven't stopped yet, because we've still got 2 solar farms, a green gas mill, and battery storage projects currently under construction. So the info is out there. All green tariffs are green, but some are greener than others.